The 2-0 offering. It's a fastball grounded up the middle. Loons win. The Great Lakes Loons win 3-2. The 2-2 to hell. Fastball on the outside corner, and the Loons win 6-4. Your final score. And it's a drive deep left field. If it's fair, it's gone, and the Loons win. It is a fair ball and a home run, and the Loons win. Watch that one fly out of here. Way back and gone, and it's out of the stadium. Oh my!
Dow Diamond is rocking tonight.
The pitch home. Loons win. Swing and a miss.
Full count faces for the cheering crowd. The ball takes off, the Loons will make us proud. Family fun, big smiles, Michigan pride. Hold on tight, we'll take it for a ride. Keep your eye on the ball. Get ready, you'll hear our call. Dive in to the game when the pitcher takes them out. Dive in to the plays, to the sight and sound. Dive in. We're gonna make Dow Diamond shine. Dive in. It's Loons baseball time.
Bunts it in the air. He caught it. Looks over to second. Fires. Double play. Yes, sir.
What a great defensive play.
It's time for Great Lakes Loons Baseball.
Great Lakes Loons Baseball on ESPN 100.9 FM is brought to you by
The Dow Chemical Company, Dow Corning, Mid-Michigan Health, Chemical Bank, Farm Bureau Insurance, Air Reinhardt, Pizza Sam, Tri-City Brewing, Big Boy, Three Rivers Corporation, Fabiano Brothers, Big E's Sports Grill, the Midland Community Center, MBS International Airport, Deloitte, Fisher Companies, Tri-County Equipment, Central Michigan University, Great Lakes Bay Region Convention and Visitors Bureau, Bennigan's, UA Local 85 Plumbers and Steamfitters, and Smitty's Ironworks. Now dive in with the Loons On Deck Circle, powered by Dow Corning.
Great Lakes Loons Baseball is on the air. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Dow Diamond on an absolutely picturesque Thursday evening for baseball here at the ballpark. The Great Lakes Loons and the Burlington Bees meeting in the third game of a three-game series. Loons coming in 28-25. Burlington's got the best record in the Midwest League with a 37-17 mark. But the Loons did pick up a victory yesterday. We'll get to that in just a moment. Today, a Red Wings Legends Series night at the ballpark. Mickey Redmond is here. We're going to hear from Mickey Redmond coming up in just a little bit here on our pregame show. Loons winning 5-4 yesterday, but they had to battle back from behind in order to win it in the ninth inning on a game-winning hit by Jesse Bostic. Kane County took the lead early in the top half of the first inning, single up the middle by Josh Whitaker, bringing in the first run of the game for the Kane County Cougars. Whitaker singling up the middle past the second baseman Bryant Hernandez into center field for a base hit, and the Burlington Bees were up by a score of 1-0. Then starting pitcher Jonathan Joseph in the fourth inning with a wild pitch that not only scored Garcia, but Christian Lara headed to the plate and he scored too as the throw by the catcher hit the runner. Same inning, another wild pitch, this time bringing home Michael Perrick on a headfirst dive into the plate for the run, making it 3-1. But the Burlington Bees took the lead, a two-run double with the bases loaded by Yordi Cabrera. Game was 3-2 at that point. They took the lead 4-3 in the eighth inning on Cabrera's two-run double. But in the ninth inning, Michael Perrick got the game-tying hit, scoring the run from second base with Cassio Grider as the pinch runner. Then Jesse Bostic came through, lifted a soft fly ball into left field for the game-winning base hit, scoring Christian Lara with the game winner, and celebration on the field as the Loons picked up the victory last night in exciting come-from-behind fashion by a final score of 5-4. Today here at the ballpark, Brett Montgomery gets a spot start, 0-1 with a 5.06 ERA. First start of the year. He's been in the bullpen for 13 games so far, native of Hermosa Beach, California. Tyler Vale will get the start for the Burlington Bees, 0-2 with a 5.54 earned run average. Still very young, fifth-round draft choice last year out of high school in Pennsylvania. Well, as I mentioned earlier, a Red Wings Legends Series night here at Dow Diamond, and we are pleased to be joined by a very special guest. Two-time Stanley Cup winner in 1968 and 1969 with the Montreal Canadiens. Mickey Redmond joined the Red Wings in the 70-71 season and scored 42 goals the next year, 52 goals the year after that. And you have been watching him for many years on Detroit Red Wings television broadcasts on Fox Sports Detroit. He is here at the ballpark with us today, and we are pleased to welcome Mickey Redmond to the pregame show. Mickey, how you doing?
Doing great. Thank you very much. Great to be here.
A great ovation, too. The fans are glad to see you.
Oh, it's great to be out on a beautiful night like tonight, and I see everybody's chowing down and having a good time getting ready for the opening pitch, and good stuff in mid-Michigan. Boy, great Red Wing fans, as we know, all over the place, and no shortage of them in this department either.
Now, are you right-handed or left-handed?
I'm right.
Okay, I hope you got your right arm ready to go because I see people with pictures and those Sharpies, and they're ready to go with those
we're
autographs.
ready anytime. Red Wing fans are wonderful. We get them all over the league already. A couple of folks that come up with their jerseys on, and they said they were out in San Jose and all over the place. Phoenix, we get a ton of them, so we're used to seeing Red Wing fans wherever we go, and that's good stuff if you're a Red Wing person.
All right, Red Wings fans wish that they were still had a season going on right now. What happened, Mickey?
Yeah, we do. Well, it's hard to lose your power forward in Franzen, 40 to 50 goal scorer. He went down hard in the playoffs and wasn't there for us, and then we lose Cleary and Bertuzzi in Game 7. That made it difficult, but one little bounce here or there, we might have still been working today in the Stanley Cup Finals, but that's the nature of playoff hockey. It's a marathon, not a sprint, and we'll be back kicking at the door next year.
Now, if the Red Wings had made it this far, would you have had to change your plans, or would you have still come up here?
Probably I'd have been in Vancouver. Or no, I wouldn't have been in Vancouver because we're Western Conference. I would have been in Boston, but we might have had home ice advantage.
Yeah.
And it been an off day, I would have been here anyway.
All right, good. But maybe there might have had to be some sort of alternate plan just in case. We're not glad that the Red Wings aren't in it, but we're glad that you're here today. Your thoughts on the series going on right now? Boston took a 1-0 lead yesterday. Did you get a chance to watch it? What were your thoughts on the game?
I did. I thought Boston could have played a lot better and probably will play better. Luongo was pretty good. Thomas was great from Davison, Michigan. I think he'll be just fine tomorrow, but the Bruins need to get it going, need to create some offense. And they looked like they were a little bit tentative last night, too much standing around watching the Sedin twins and Kessler and the gang. So I think the Bruins will be better on Saturday night and look for them maybe to tie the series up going back to Boston.
Mickey Redmond is here with us on the pregame show. Now, you've been doing this for a long time. You've done it for a lot of different media outlets. Compare playing the game of hockey to broadcasting the game of hockey.
Well, it's allowed me to stay close to the game, which I love very much, and that's the good part of it. The game is much different than when I played. There's a lot more hitting, a lot more things going on that we'd have been thrown out for in our day. We'd have done some things that probably weren't very nice, like hit people over the head and straighten them out and say, leave us alone. But today they're allowed to do that. They're allowed to charge. They're allowed to run. The hooking and the holding, I'm really glad it's out of the game. Skilled players can play, and it forces the lesser skilled guy to be a better player to compete, and I think the fans are the winner there. So that's all the good news. The only complaint I have, if you watch Red Wing hockey, you know what it is, and that's penalties being called. When they're not penalties, they gotta quit calling them if they don't see them. Don't be looking for them. If they're there, call them. If not, get out of the way and let the players play.
Do you think the refs take too much control of a hockey game?
Yes, they do today. They're under orders from the NHL to call more penalties. I don't like it. Like I said, if it's not there, leave it alone. Let them play. Like Game 7 in one of those other series, there wasn't even a penalty. And that's good stuff and good hockey.
Any fan that's listened to you on television knows about the catchphrases. Where do they come from? I mean, do they just pop in your head?
I don't have an answer for you. They come whenever they hit me. They come out. Probably from my upbringing in Peterborough, Ontario, and playing road hockey and all the old days and stuff like that. But I have no design for when they're going to be used, in what situation they're going to be used. I have to be into it. I usually I wear my feelings on my sleeve, as most of you know, when I'm broadcasting, and the game dictates to me how and what I'm going to do and the way I'm going to handle it, and I love it that way. It's just the natural way to do it, and I love what I do.
What age did you retire?
27.
From playing. How good could you have been had it not been for injuries in your game? Because it seemed like you were, I didn't watch you play, but it seemed like you were hitting your prime statistically right as the injuries started to hit.
I'd like to think that I probably would be making $7 or $8 million a year right now with the way they're scoring goals. And
that's not what you're making with Fox Sports Detroit.
Yeah, but you know what? We did pretty good in our day too. We have no complaints, and there's no point in looking back. But it's different. It's hard to compare the game and to compare eras. The Bobby Orr era, the Doug Harvey era, the Wayne Gretzky era, the Mike Bossy, the Bress Hulls, and all those guys, and Yzermans. And now the new era again. The game's changed so much that it's very, very difficult to compare them. But all I know is some nights you have to look a little bit deeper to find the goodness in hockey, but it's always there. All you got to do is fight for it a little bit, and you'll find it.
Your favorite memories from calling Red Wings games?
Oh, probably being a part of a home team and celebrating with the players as close as we get to them. We fly together on Redbird 2. We get to know them very well. They're all great kids. They're great gentlemen. As well as being great hockey players, and being able to be next to them and help share in that celebration when you go through that 2-month marathon to culminate in the Stanley Cup is a great feeling, and it allows us, I think, after a playing career to feel like you still belong and you're still in that locker room, and that's a great feeling.
Mickey, do you have a favorite player that you've worked with along the way? Is that like your favorite
I don't
child?
know. There's been so many of them. I mean, Nick Lidstrom, I guess, who's we're hoping is coming back for one more year. His 20th at 41. He had a great year. He's been a great gentleman over the years. It's hard to pick any one of them. Yzerman's been great. I watched him grow up in front of us back since 1984. But no one jumps out. They're all great guys, and they just they'll say hello to you all the time, no matter where you are. Always, no matter what's going on, good, bad, or indifferent. It's another day, the sun will shine, and let's pick it up and get her going again.
Now, you're on the ice all the time. Do you come out to a lot of baseball games? Do you follow the America's pastime?
I haven't been to many baseball games in Detroit. Schedule just won't allow me to do so. Once in a while, we're out there, and we do charity games, Red Wing alumni, but we don't play hardball. We play that slow pitch stuff just for fun and to help different causes. So, no, I don't get to the ballpark very much. I used to go to Tiger Stadium in the old days when I first came to Detroit back in the early 70s, but these days not so much. But I'm going to start. Actually, the Tigers are a good organization, and they're entertaining fans a lot, and that's a beautiful ballpark down there.
Well, Mickey, it's a pleasure to have you out here at Dow Diamond. I know you're going to have that right arm working hard on the autographs.
We will. Yeah, I think I'm going to throw a pitch. Am I not?
You are. Yeah. You're going to throw out the first pitch.
I'm hoping I get to warm up a little bit so I can get it near the plate.
We probably ought to get you maybe a stick and a puck and maybe just have you slap shot.
Probably be easier, I'd say. Great to be here, and I hope everybody has a great evening.
Mickey, great to have you here.
Thank you very much.
Mickey Redmond here on a Red Wings Legends Series night here at Dow Diamond, presented by Mid-Michigan Health. When we return, we'll have more of the Loons on Deck Circle, powered by Dow Corning Pregame Show for you right here on your local sports leader, ESPN 100.9 FM.